Hi guys, doing live discussion. Wake Up Dead Man. As I missed you, before I didn't get to subscribe, click Edge So yeah, I'll be doing a Wake Up Dead Man. As well. Miss you. I don't really do streaming movies. Uh, I did do. I was going to do on Electric State. I didn't do, and there was more I wanted to talk about, so I decided to just do one. So let's just start. So Wake Up Dead Man is a 2025 American mystery film written by Ryan Johnson. It's a standalone sequel to Glass Onion and third installment. South Film series. It stars Daniel Craig, who reprises role. Marcelo Bernard Blanc. The ensemble cast also includes Josh O'Connor, Glenn Close, Josh Brolin, Mila Kunis, Jeremy Renner, Kerry Washington, Andrew Scott, Katie Spenny, Daryl McCormack, and Thomas Hayden Church. And I'm looking forward to Knives Out and I like Glass Onion. They're looking for this one. I watched it and I enjoyed it. I think it's probably the best one out of the three. I feel like the first one I liked, but I feel like I knew the killer straight away. And the second one, I do like Glass Onion, but I just feel it's the middle bit. I don't like. I like the beginning and end. I just don't like the middle bit. But this one was actually good. I really liked it. Ryan does a good job. I like the music by Nathan Johnson. Well, the cast was really good. I really liked it. The show was pretty good. It was in cinemas. 2016 put Netflix. I would have watched it in cinemas, but I don't think they had it in me. So, um, yeah, I did enjoy it. I thought it was a good movie. I did like it, and yeah, I'll give it an out of 10. I really did enjoy it, and yeah, it was a good movie. I really did enjoy it. So let's just wait on seeing click away and come back. So, Father Judd Duplantis, a former Oxford Catholic priest in upstate New York, is reassigned after punching a rude deacon. He is made assistant pastor of Our Lady of Perpetual Fortitude, a rural parish led by Monsignor Jefferson Wicks. Wicks is the grandson of Reverend Francis Wicks, who forced his mother, Grace, to remain at the church with the promise of receiving his nose, only watching to disappear after his death. Both ransacked the church and destroyed its crucifix. Wicks' young woman refuses to place Judd, comes into conflict, wakes over his annual preaching, which has driven away all but his most loyal parishioners during a Good Friday service. Wicks suddenly dies in a storage closet in the Polish stab in the back. In a fashion from a devil's headlamp, a dead priest stole from a bar and through a church window. Though the evidence is inconclusive, suspicion falls on Judd. Police Chief Gary Dean Scott summons private detective Bernard Blanc to investigate the death. He recruits Judd to assist him, despite Judd Scott's objections, assurance of his innocence after Wicks' burial in Prenton's. Judd and Blanc question the congregation, learning warning Wicks had abruptly disavowed his was at a meeting just before his death. Failed politician Crime Driven reveals that Wicks suddenly found patience during and was planning to use it to pursue career politics with a son who he had learned was his illegitimate son. Judge will start the investigation, tired of Blank's significant focus on the murder and death of Machado. Watching chooses instead to focus on his ministry while returning to the rectory. And Judd then appears to witness his exodus, Muslim, and embrace groundskeeper Samson. He is knocked out pursuing them and wakes up next to Samson's corpse. Blank stops Judd from turning himself in, having noticed a second abdomen missing from the bar, stolen by the town doctor and Wicks form follow Nat Sharp. Blank and Joe go to the doctor's house and find his corpse dissolving in a tub of acid alongside Wicks' body. The following morning, the police and the congregation come and the church for Judd's confession, only for Blank to reveal Nat killed Wicks' private class. Jack Claters and attacked the second adornment to his vestment to fool Judd, covertly switching it out and sobbing Wicks was pretending to examine the body midway through his summer, however, Blank has an epiphany abruptly declares he cannot explain Wick's resurrection nor Samson's murder, and the congregation leaves before Scott can arrest Judd. Wick's former assistant Martha re-enters, ready to confess before his death. Prentice followed up by the diamond. Wick's fortune was Grace sought in her desperation to escape the judge. Judd's earnestness persuaded Martha to confess this to Wicks, but soon realizes he was plotting to retrieve the diamond from Prentice's corpse. The diamond and had the two-stage Wicks' resurrection to restore faith in the judge. When that killed Samson, framing Judd in the process, and Draco Martha together himself. Martha tricked him into consuming a cup of coffee poison with Cohen's was meant for her. She collapses already, taking the rest of the poison. Bank had Roger in his denouncement, hiding his final deduct to allow her to come forward on her own. The last time she prays for forgiveness from all victims and Judd urges grace. Judd performs before she dies, and she drops a diamond. 1 year later, Judd's about to reopen the church, now named Our Lady of Crestful Grace. Most of the former parishes of Parsoners have moved on with their lives while a disgruntled side. They presume her to goes Wharton Francis to Judd Blank, and the charge of the diamond is not returned, and they innocent Blank bids well as a new Parsoner enters for the first service of Judd, who hid the diamond inside the church crucifix. That's it. I like this movie. I think it was probably the best one. I really wish Rian Johnson did more. I think he is going to do more. I think he's maybe something I could see more. But yeah, next week I'll be doing two. I'll be doing Fat Camp Hall on Tuesday, and then on Saturday I'll be doing Avatar: The Way of Water. So yeah, it's so much that video. See my next video. Bye.